And we're live. I just close those curtains. I think that's a bit better anyway. Sort the hair out as per usual. Oh no. Hey yo, Asmi. Do you want to be on? Hi, Crispy. Hello. Asmi wants to be on. Say hello, Beckett. Hi, Mizzy. Hi, Rebecca. Asmi went to the vets yesterday because she had a checkup and some flea treatments and some steroids for her skin because she gets a terrible reaction, bless her. But that seems to have calmed down a bit overnight, doesn't it? You're not itching and scratching anymore. It's a terrible thing when your cats have fleas and you got to like do the whole place. And then none of the flea treatments over the counter work, so I had to go to the vets and spend £103 on getting Asmi sorted. But she's a lot happier today, thankfully. So hopefully that's working and we'll take it for a checkup next week. Yay! Well, don't dribble everywhere. Please don't dribble. Anyways, so I went to a charity shop in Pontyclean today. I vlogged some of it, so you'll be able to see some of that a bit later. I've got my coffee. I still haven't had my little brownie, which I'm having for lunch yet. So I bought a bunch. Click at one. I bought a bunch of stuff from this charity shop in Pontyclean. Hi Pam. Oh yeah. Well, you can go back to watching Steez if you like. Shows your boobies, okay? I'm gonna flash you. I will. Hi Jane. I'm gonna flash you right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Woo! There you go. See if I can do it. Karen can do it. Tell her. So, I am. Don't worry. I'm like. It is Ted Bundy. Yes, ladies' man Ted Bundy. I know it's It's very naughty, isn't it? Very naughty. Asmi, you're gonna have to go and sit somewhere else, baby. So, charity shop in Pontyclean. Well, it's a community shop where it's a bit like a tip shop, sort of. Just it's the only one in the area, so loads of stuff gets dumped in there. And they were having a sale on all of their clothing. It's £2 or under. And I think I bought 24 items and then a couple of other little bits. So a lot of it is vintage stuff. So I'll show that bit in a bit. And then there's a couple of other small things. So I'll get the smalls out of the way. For me, a copy of Tank Girl's soundtrack. Hey Shiv. Oh yeah, CD is perfect. It's a really good soundtrack and I love Tank Girl. I've got some of the comics and stuff over there. Tank Girl, great 90s film, great 90s soundtrack. There is apparently going to be a new Tank Girl film, but the original cartoon drawers, cartoon artists, comic book artists have got nothing to do with it. So like, what's the point? I know, love Tank Girl. And it's a great soundtrack. They've got some great bands on there. So they've got Hole and Bjork, L7, Veruca Salt. So some really cool tracks on there. Yeah, Tank Girl's just awesome. I don't know how much that was. I think it was £1 and then I think this was £1 as well. And this is a Wentworth jigsaw puzzle from 2016. It's a pretty butterfly kaleidoscope one. And I quickly looked that up and I think one went at auction recently for £26. Unfortunately, it's not sealed, so I will have to sit down and do it, but I don't mind that so much. If you have a picture... Karen, you missed me flashing. I flashed just for you. It has got its little baggie, little bit of paper, and hopefully all the bits. So what I find with Wentworth puzzles is if they are not sealed, they sell better if you make them up, do them, and then take a picture, and you'll get more for them rather than just kind of selling them blind, really. Because people trust you more then. So, I'll show you all the clothing bits I got. So, like I said in the title, hiya Josh, you okay kitten? Hey. All of the clothing was £2, so I spent £50 in there. That's about right, isn't it? Yeah. The annoying thing is they don't do receipts, but luckily I got a receipt from the cash machine outside and I'm just going to write it on there for tax purposes how much I spent. So there. So first of all, I'll show you all of the stuff that is like modern day things. I should really tuck this back in. No good sales yet in our area, gotta wait. Oh, that's a shame. Although, yes, it's a thing now. We're all going to do it now. So pass it on. Heather, you're next. Actually, Karen, you got to do it. Oh, thank you. It's a little bit greasy today and I've pinned it up. It's going to be changing in March. This is the longest I've ever had, like, the same hair colour. Other than my natural colour, which I obviously had up until I was 13. When I started, 11 I started dyeing my hair. And this is the longest I've stayed with roughly the same colour with the blue ever, which is quite cool. So go me. Okay, so everything £2. First thing up, sea salt. So that's a good brand. Pure linen jacket. So that's quite nice for somebody going on holiday soon. It's a nice beige colour. I just go sans crackers. Oh, what colour am I changing to? So I'm going like kind of a pastel-y mauve colour, hopefully. It does mean they've got to bleach it, but because that bit hasn't been bleached, and that bit has only been bleached maybe 3 times, hopefully my hair will all stay in one piece. A size 18, phase 8 dress. So wedding season coming up, folks. People are going to start thinking about that. An absolutely hideous colour. Hideous. Hey Gimbal. That's a new name around here, I think. Jacques Vert. Like olive green. That would be awesome. Shall we do it? Shall we do it, Callie? Hey Kelsey. Hey Louise. How are you? So Jacques Vert. You're the one that know about wedding clothes. That's a little jacket and dress with like there's some little beads and things on it. So for a wedding, that'll be alright. I mean, from £2, even if I get like 25-30 quid on there, that's quite cool. This is a little brand to look out for specific items, but this is Gringo. And Gringo are quite expensive to buy brand new, but this is like a hideous, look at that, like 100% cotton jacket, duster jacket. Look at that. Wow. So very festival, very 90s. Is it double? Oh, it's double breasted as well. It's quite unusual. But yeah, this like hideous tie-dye pattern. For 120. Okay, I'll definitely go a lot higher on that then. I'll go about 50-60 then. Thank you. This I'm going to be looking for, say, about £25-30 on it. That's kind of cool. Hi Mama 5 Sons. So yeah, Gringo. Look out for Gringo. It's one of those like New World, you know, everything organic kind of things, and they normally have stalls at the festivals and stuff. This is a Topshop Moto just pinafore dress, denim pinafore dress. Oh, speaking of that, Kelly, he's got a little bit of friend mail. Should be arriving either today or tomorrow from me. So yeah, Topshop pinafore dress. Topshop, I think, is one of those high street brands that still retain some kind of value. You can still get decent prices for it. Whereas things say like Ted Baker and Karen Millen and stuff, just tank. Never mind. I can get more for like a Topshop dress than I can for a Karen Millen dress. Crazy. This is August Silk Collection, and this is just a straight up and down black velvet dress. But because it's nice, standard kind of 90s, it's a maxi. That's quite nice. Just dropped everything else on the floor. This is Poetry. Just a little floral top. That's cool. What jumper? It's not the jumper. No, I'm not sending him the jumper. The jumper is mine now. It's mine. I'm keeping that. This I saw very something similar in so this is a River Island like tuxedo blazer thing. And I'm not sure if it's this season's because there's something very, very similar in River Island over Christmas, like almost identical to this, like an actual suit. And I quite like that. It's a little bit small on me, but that's kind of cute, isn't it? Isn't that cute? There's something quite sexy about a white little tuxedo. There's a few marks on it, but because it's a natural and not an unnatural fibre, they should come out quite easy. But I kind of like that. It doesn't actually button up at the front. There are no buttonholes, like the buttons are just for show. But yeah, it's cute, isn't it? So I know, very James Bond, isn't it? So that might be a keeper. I do kind of like that. My star find of the newer stuff, I hope it's a star find anyway, is for £2 an LK Bennett dress. So again, this is very good for wedding season. A nice ivory colour, belted, very simple. I wonder what its ingredients are. It's in good nick as well. It is, it's a cotton blend, viscose cotton blend. But still, that's quite decent for £2. And in a decent size 14, hapus yarn. Right, and now the vintage stuff. I'll bring it over in bits because there's a few items. This again, possibly for me, it's just a little tartan skirt. It's a handmade one. I haven't tried it on yet. We'll see if it fits actually. It might not fit. Oh, it does. So it's a midi skirt in a cool green tartan. So that might be a keeper too. I kind of like that. I know, it's not bad today, isn't it? It's from a shop in Pontyclean. So I might be keeping this one because I quite like it. If not, only £2. I'm sure I'll get at least 10 for it. A vintage Gina Bocconi. Gina Bocconi was like a good 80s brand, 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s brand. And now it kind of does more wedding-y sort of stuff and women of a certain age kind of clothing. But that's the vintage label there. And it's a little crushed velvet, like shrug, bolero kind of thing. So again, good for wedding season, parties, cruises, all of that. Some more Jacques Vert. So that's an 80s Jacques Vert label. And a hideous pinky purple blouse in probably a nasty material like polyester, I should imagine. Let's see, made in England, polyester. But again, ladies and men of certain persuasion like these kind of things. And to go with that is the matching blazer, but I might sell them separately. So again, in a hideous colour. Amazing, isn't it? A boxy blazer. This is very 90s. Hideous material. That's the label. Is it Casali? Ladyboys! No, not ladyboys, Josh. No. Just men with certain tastes. So this is a 90s midi dress with like button-up detail on the front and a little bit of embroidery. Nothing amazingly special, but very kind of Phoebe from Friends. An amazingly hideous 90s, 80s or 90s shirt. That's the brand there. isn't that grim, but that like tucked into some mom jeans or over a play suit or tucked into some shorts. That's kind of a cute look. No, I don't like it. It's not very me. You like the black? You like? Okay. Takes all sorts, doesn't it, Claire? But that I should get about £12–15 for. That's alright. This is quite a nice find. So again, all of this £2. This is a wool coat. It says size 20. It's not going to be size 20, but it's St. Michael. Pure new wool. Does it say what year? 1973 possibly? I think so. Made in the UK. 100% wool. It's a nice swing coat. If it's ugly, I meant nice. Yeah, so it's more like a size 18, this one. But that's quite nice, isn't it? I certainly don't need any more coats, so this won't be a keeper. But that is cool. It's a nice length as well, nice and heavy. We've got hideous dress from C&A. So that's C&A Candor. It's very 80s. And it's belted, it's very autumn colours. So it might not sell for a while unless you use Goodwood Revival, Land Girl tea dress, that kind of thing. Hey Claire! So that's that, and it buttons up again and it belts. But yeah, so those are your keywords for selling things like that. A nice wool gents tweed blazer. Now is that, no, that's not Prince of Wales, is it? Prince of Wales is another type. Again, Marks and Spencer. It's not particularly old. I think it's a 90s one because it's St. Michael at Marks and Spencer, which is towards the end of the St. Michael run. Again, this is a men's blazer. No, that's women's, isn't it? They put it in the men's section. It's alright, it's not quite me. This won't be a keeper, but I should expect about 20 quid on that one. Pure new wool. It's quite nice. Hey Bexify. Yeah, Prince of Wales has like another colour in it as well, doesn't it? Right, 2 waistcoats. There's not a lot of money in waistcoats, but I figured I'd pick these up. They're 2 very similar, just because they're like year 2000 ones. And they've got like little fireworks on them. So that'll be good for New Year's Eve for this year coming. Because, you know, it'll be retro 20s parties, you know, 2020, oh, it was 20 years ago, yada, yada, yada. Although it won't be by then. You know what I mean anyway, Y2K and all that shit. But I just thought they were fun. People are having Y2K parties. And they might want a waistcoat. Maybe they were born in the year 2000 and they've got their birthday this year. That would be fun. So there you go. There's one in black as well. I just thought they were worth a go. You never know. And then this is the last pile of stuff. So, again, hideous polyester triacetate brown dress by Peggy French Couture. Yeah, 21st century next year. 21st anniversary next year, not century. Okay, so again, quite grim in that brown, quite grim, with a matching even more hideous jacket with a scalloped edge. But again, wedding season, Goodwood, things like that, people might want them. This is lovely and soft. So this is an Angora blend, 90s Marks and Spencer little shrug, perfect for wedding season. A vintage St. Michael, what year is this? 1984. Just little cardigan, little cable knit cardie. Again, very land girl. Or cricket season. Another very land girl style. This needs a bit of a wash, but that's quite nice. It's pure new Shetland wool, and this is from 1995, I believe. Yes, although it looks a bit older. Oh, it was 95. I know, you should love my bits. So that's quite nice, but it does need a little bit of a soak. And then last thing is a hideous golf jumper, because who doesn't love a hideous golf jumper? Look at that. Isn't that just so... Can't say Cosby show. It's a Cosby sweater. Because that's just not allowed anymore. So fresh prints I'm going to go for. Jazzy, bold, golf, fugly. And it's by PSC. I know, grim, isn't it? Absolutely grim. There are some marks on it, so again, that'll have to be washed. Does it have any kind of dating? Oh, it's pure new wool. Oh, fair play. Possibly 1982. But yeah, that is pure grimness, isn't it? But on the right person, that could look amazing. I don't think that right person is me. But shall we try it? You just love a try on haul. Especially when you get stuck in things. Let's see if I can pull this off. Wow. Oh, that's just disgusting, isn't it? Oof. Wow. Okay. I know, right? That is pretty grim. Yeah, just not for me. Not for me. I know it is truly, truly grim, isn't it? Oh, and really kind of itchy as well, especially around the neck. Jeebus. Right, so that's everything I bought today. Not bad going, so all of that cost 50 quid. You can picture George Roche. I don't know why I just said that. Yeah. Yes, I could probably picture him in that too. I'm sure Kelly pictures him in many different types of clothing, sometimes even his baby suit. No, that'd be weird. He's got fantastic hair though, so that's good. Right, so that's me done. It's my inner Bond coming out. It's because of that jacket, isn't it? Yeah, it is cool. I think that is a keeper. Sorry, Kelly. I'm sure you only fantasize about no one at all. You don't fantasize about anyone. It's fine. Karen, however, is a right dirty bugger. Right, anyways, so that's me done. Like I said, you can watch the rest of my vlog. That'll be going up a bit later. I am going to eat my brownie, maybe put on the Tank Girl soundtrack, and I am currently stock taking my clothing boxes. I've done 10 boxes so far, and so far only found one item that has slipped off listing, so I think that's pretty good so far. So I'm going to carry on with that, so you can watch what I get up to this afternoon later. And for now, thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.